What's up, everybody? Welcome back to KDXPCS. I'm your Captain KD, and today we're continuing One Piece. Now, we all know the last episode, if you've seen it, left me shocked. So I have my notes up, but I don't think I'm gonna need them since I was thinking about it the whole weekend, but just in case. Let's just get some few things out of the way. One, we do know that this arc, I feel like, will be either Ace and Blackbeard, maybe Shanks and Whitebeard centric, or Whitebeard and Shanks centric. I don't really know which one we'll place there just yet, because it's still pretty early. But we do know we got a flashback already before of Ace and Whitebeard and Shanks. Shanks saying call off Ace. We didn't know why. He should have told us, but he didn't. And then we go forward, then we get to see why. So Blackbeard has the Yami for Darkest Devil Fruit, which is a special type of Logia. I don't think it falls under the basic category. I think there might be subcategories now that they're about to start implementing, and I think the subcategories might be stronger. I don't know just yet. It might not be too much of actually a subcategory, more just like how you got the Zoan type fruits, and then you got Cat model and all that stuff, or Cat fruit model, leopard. So more things around there, because we know Blackbeard, his devil fruit, when he get hit with things, it don't go through him, because you know how Logi is still. Instead, he does take the hit, but he can actually absorb it still from the shadow from his back. He also has the ability to almost manipulate gravity, because how darkness work or whatever. But once he touch you, he absorbs the entity of the devil fruit, which basically means that the ability itself is gone. Now, I wonder, does it matter that much? It does. I won't say it doesn't really matter that much. I want to know what would Luffy be like if he got touched, since he's more Parmesia. I would say do Parmesia and Zoan fruit. Like, what would happen to them? Would Chopper just revert back to a regular deer, and then Blackbeard let go and he's back to his human deer form? I don't know. There's still a lot of questions I know. I just know when it comes to Logia fruit users who in my eye were OP, this is like to combat, and it's like, this is your weakness now. It's been years since you've been touched. Boom. Touch. So that was wow. Now, also things I want to talk about is or more like my ideas. I still feel like we might go see a ghost ship, because we did not get the full Frankie's story of how he became a cyborg. We do know he got onto a ship. It was empty. Nothing was on there. As we know, nothing was on there. So that also intrigued me. Also, we do know the second half of the Grand Line is called the New World. So I don't think we might not make it here right away, but I feel like we might just jump. Maybe by the end of this arc or the next arc, we'll jump over there. Hopefully. I don't know just yet, but I feel like it might be there. Maybe it might be further up, like episode 600 something. Who knows? Now, with that being said, I do remember that SUCHCLUTCH is the 4th Division leader of Whitebeard who was murdered. I only asked this because I would like to know will there be a new 4th Division leader or not. Also, I wonder, since Blackbeard is a tad bit stronger than what Whitebeard was anticipating, I wonder, does that mean, I want to know, where will Blackbeard fit on the division leader list, or did he just scrap all that and captain? Or can division leaders also rank as their own captain in their own way? But anyways, yeah, I won't talk too much. It's been 4 minutes. I literally just did 4 minutes more. So with that being said, the link down below for the Patreon is there. Go check that out. We're a few episodes ahead. Also, the link to social media is down there. Come chit chat with me. The link to the Discord is also down there. Come chit chat with me as well over there. And a few other people. We talk about One Piece, JoJo's, all that other good yada yada stuff. They also get early access or early voting to all web comment related things. Also in the Patreon there's a tier for $4. I am thinking about creating a $2 tier where the basic YouTube 10-minute reaction get pushed up to 12 to 15 minutes with full opacity and lower volume. So tell me what y'all think about that. But the $4 tier does get the full length reaction, early access, higher opacity, and higher volume. But anyways, that being said, let's jump straight into these next episodes. And I do know there were fillers between here. I did not watch them yet, but I will. I did watch the other one, so it's like watch fillers, catch up type of thing. But anyways, we're doing episode 337 if I am correct. Look, they get a whole new shipment, don't know how to act. Nami-san. Beer shake fry off. Yo, Nami is cute like this. Her hair back and to the side. Oh, this the little thing. I was about to say Chopper just jump in. That's dope. Wait, so alright, so they lift that up and that leads down to that little area. But I remember Frankie said you can eat there and get to see, but I didn't know it was that big. Uh-oh. They remember that one character from Hunter x Hunter. Do your thing, baby girl. Do your thing. Oh. You can't go in. Alright, so that's Zero spot. Come on, Usopp, you be the Miss. I said it. Alright, so it's like Zoro. I don't know the proper name or term for it, but he's like the eyes when he's not sleeping. Yo, you already seen this, but you see how big the ship is? Like they got all that space left, and they're all of them are standing there. Wow, look at Frankie. You really part of the crew. Welcome. Robin. Zoro really brought that back up. Man, I can't wait for another. What's the red light special? The red light district? Yeah, you see all those doors? Look at the crew go. How? Damn, that storm came fast. Green lightning. That means something, right? Green is associated with demons. Demons are associated with ghosts. We're going back to the ghost ship, please. Or is it Luffy's dad? Yosh. Soldier dog. ゴシー。
まさにこの海域はあの有名なフロリアントライアングル。何もか謎の消失を遂げる。さらに死者を乗せたゴーストシップがさまよう。
Is that a siren? Nami looking too good right now. Yo, all of them scared. Ooh. I seen him before. I like how half the crew was ready. The other half was like, yeah, you know. Hi, I'm Kadre. They call me KD. He said, Luffy, rest in peace. Alright. What's your name, skeleton guy? Yo, oh, oh, oh. You about to get it. He is different. He said, hey. Either he's a ghost or it's some weird ass devil fruit. The skeleton fruit. What benefit would they have? I mean, okay, one, I didn't know it was gonna be that easy. Two, I already knew who was a part of the crew. Alright, so let's talk about this. So finally, I can say I think he is the last Straw Hat member that I do know exists. Now, my next question is it a VV thing or is it an actual thing? Because from the looks of it, he joined like that. I was not expecting it to be so simple. I thought it was going to be some super big, long, intricate story and design. But hey, everyone got a different way. Now, my next question is devil fruit or ghosts. Cause you know we got merman, mermaids, and all that other stuff. You got those people who are animals that are, you know, up and walking and talking and shit. They're not Zoan fruit users. So my question is, like, does he fall under one of those categories as special species, or is he an actual devil fruit user? No, if so, what if a devil fruit will make you a skeleton? I guess that will fall under maybe Zoan or Parmesia. I don't know. If it was a Zoan, what could you do? I just know Zoan's the only one that, no, Zoan's like the animal kingdom. My bad. Skeletons aren't part of the animal kingdom, really, so that was stupid. So it had to be what you call Paramecia. But what benefit would you get from being a skeleton? Seriously, I don't know any. So that's gonna be very, I can say, questionable for me of what role he will play a part of the crew, both inside and out, like out on the battlefield, but also inside on the ship. He's saying, what, he like tea time, be a pervert. So far we got two perverts and a lover boy, Sanji, Frankie, this guy, Jack Skeleton. That's supposed to be a play, Jack Skeleton, Ghost Ship, all that other good stuff, parts of the Caribbean. Is that like why? I don't know. Anyway, that's also go down the list. The red light. I wonder, will we get the red light back? Will that mean something? Did it send signal to somebody else? It's like, oh, someone's over here, let's go. Or was it just a prank? The next thing is Thousand Sunny had a different transformation, and I wonder how many others are there, because this one would give it the ability to just like push through the storm and the wave. I wonder, like, how does that work with the grand line, how like the magnitudes and stuff, like do you still just follow the log poles and push through it? Can you always just push through any direction? Like, does it matter? Or I don't know, it's a lot of questions. I just want to know what other forms does it have, because Frankie was like something 0, so I'm like 0. I know there's a 1 and I think there's a 3 on the other side, so like is there 13 of them? I don't know, maybe it's just 13 because they battle Frankie 13 maybe, I don't know. Nah, cause is he like 14? I don't know. Skipping. Also I like to say what's up to the most of the crew new looks. Obviously Robin and Nami always do it, but I'm liking Nami with the high ponytail and the side thing. It's really cute. It works for her. It fits her face shape and everything. So she's really fucking adorable. And the new outfit fits the whole that Tomb Raider type style. It doesn't hit as hard, but it got that esque to it. Also Luffy changed up the color scheme. I think we're red down here and orange up here now, so I like that. You know, switching it up, keeping it same. You know, we gotta stay true. The next thing is, so we do know we're a part of the Ghost Sea right now, and that is called the Florian Triangle. I was wondering, cause I forgot all about the Florian Triangle, but I didn't know that's what they called it, the Ghost Sea. Maybe my translation was different before. I don't think so though. But anyways, I think that's all about it. Also the skeleton guy, like I said before, I do know he joins the crew. At first I thought maybe it might be a VV thing, because I didn't know like what the story and context was, but I feel like he might be a forever thing. So with that being said, that's pretty much everything you want to talk about, so I'm just going to jump straight to the next one. Just dead bones, Brook. I came ready. Why he remind me of Mihawk. Okay, I get it. He's a comedian. Damn, that's that thing, Little bar stand and shit, couch. Damn, they fucking living life. Super guy.
おい、慣れ合うな、ヤンキー。しかし、お料理の方楽しみですね。私、ここ何十年もろくなものを食しておらず、もうお腹の皮と背中の皮がくっつくほどの苦しみに。いえ、ブルックです。失礼ですが、私、あなたのお名前をまだ。俺か？俺はルフィだ。
Captain Luffy.
一体何なんだ？どんだけ互いを知らねえんだ、お前ら。
Yo, Zero not feeling it. I don't know.
さあ、骸骨を追い出すのは後回しだ。ひとまず食え。タコ尽くし。
Every time, Sanji. Every time. I am. Okay, Sanji, relax. Oh, he did. All right, cool. What's up? What is it? Skeleton? Skeleton? Bones, bones.
一度死んだんです。まず顔を拭けよ。どう食ったらそんなに汚れんだよ。読み読みの実とは。失礼。そして私、その昔はあなたたちと同じように海賊だったのです。お前も海賊？そうなのです。失礼。
お。
そんなてめえにマナっても叩き込んでやるって。
So he used to be a pirate, and he ate the yomi yomi fruit.
私の乗っていたさっきの船で仲間たちと共にこの魔の海へ乗り込んできたのです。しかし運悪く恐ろしく強い当然私も死んでしまったのです。
But
生きている間はただ金槌になるだけの読み読みの能力でしたが、ついにその日身の能力が発動しました。
damn, that's dope.
私の魂は黄泉の国より現世に舞い戻ったのです。
The underworld, you went to hell? Sorry for your loss. Welcome back to life.
残らねえよな、骸骨がアフロって。毛根強かったんです。
Ha! I got the good shit.
お化けじゃねえんだな。つまり人間なのか？いや、人間じゃねえけど、とにかくお化けじゃねえんだな。私お化けって。
Fuck!
本当か？すげえな。よく見りゃお前影もねえじゃねえか。わあ、本当だ。
I knew he was evil. I knew it.
こっちは騒いでんだぞ、お前のことで。全てを言ってなんとか生きていますが、
もし日の光を浴びたらどうなるの？
直射日光を浴びると私の体は
Oh, we cool. We gravy. We ain't gotta worry about it. So is it only for him because he's a skeleton? Nope. I wonder, the person who did it, are they a vampire or is it Blackbeard? Also find it funny how Blackbeard's is called Yami Yami and his is called Yomi Yomi. What does Yomi mean?
つまり私は光に拒まれる存在。そして仲間は全滅。お前の人生散々じゃねえか。それでもコツコツ生きてきました。骨だけにコツコツ。死んで骨だけ。ブルックです。どうぞよろしく。なんでそんなに明るいんだよ。
I gotta be that positive.
うこと数日。
Damn, how many years was he there for?
私本当に寂しかったんですよ。寂しくて怖くて死にたかった。しかし長生きはするもんですね。人は喜び。私にとってあなたたちは喜びですよ。涙さえ枯れていなければ泣いて喜びたいところです。あなたはここに残って影を取り返せる奇跡の日を待つことにしますよ。
So I guess we go get his shadow.
言ってんだよ、水くせえ。影が必要なら俺が取り返してやるよ。そういや誰かに取られたっつったな。誰だ、どこにいるんだ。
あなた本当にいい人ですね。驚いた。しかしそれは言えません。さっき会ったばかりのあなたたちに私のために死んでくれなんて言えるはずもない。
敵が強すぎるってことが減るもんじゃなし、名前を言うくらいいいだろう。
いいえ、言いません。本当は当てもないのです。私の第二の人生。
Oh yeah, Chopper has seen that. Yeah, I'm scared there's a ghost. Cool. Is it?
なんてこと。この船はもう監視下にあったのか。見てください。前方が閉ざされてしまいました。今の振動はこれのせいです。
なんだこれ。
おい、怪獣にでも食われちまったんじゃ。
It's not the first time. It's a giant.
これは門の裏側。
門
ということは船の後方を見てください。
どういうこと。
もしやあなた方流しだろう。
狙うってどういう意味だ。この船は今ずっとここに止まっていたのに。
What the fuck? When did we get here? Were we at Sleepy Hollow?
なんでそこに島があるんだよ。
これは海をさまようゴーストアイランド、スリラーバーク。
Ghost Island. Thriller Bark.
スリラーバー
The thriller. Alright, so let's talk about this. So going down episode 338, we get to see that the new guy is named Just Dead Bones Brook. Also, he denied the offers to join the crew, so we are doing the rougher, it's gonna be hard to get you to join the crew route. Okay, I'm liking this. So I want to know who stole his shadow. He was so afraid that he didn't want to say the person's name because he's afraid that they could find the person and that person could kill them, maybe. I don't know exactly just yet, but I also do know that I feel like it might be Blackbeard, since he got the Yummy Yummy fruit and then this guy got the Yummy Yummy fruit. So what the odds be that you defeated somebody like that, but then they come back to life with the Yummy Yummy fruit, and now that's gonna play a role in the whole big fight? I don't know, maybe not. This could be a ghost for all I know, but still, it's just something to point out. Now, speaking of his fruit, it is called the Yummy Yummy fruit, and it gives him the ability to resurrect. It just hit me right now. Will he be able to resurrect other things too when he fight, or no? It's just him. It's just him. So obviously, he give a person a second chance at life. I'm like, but there's so many cool ways you can use devil fruit that people don't know at first. So you gotta, play with, tune, and twink and shit So I'm wondering if there is any possible way that he can learn that. Because at this point, it's like you're just a skeleton. I mean, yeah, that sounds boring, but like Alvita just made her smooth. It changed the way she looked, like his did, but it also gave her to move really fast. It's hard for people to text to her. Like it gave her a boost. So I'm wondering what type of way can it get? Like, what can they give Brook a boost? Now, also I want to talk about. So he was a pirate. His whole crew died. He resurrected. He was the musician of the group. I didn't write musician down. Let me write that down just in case. Musician. Now we do know also he can't step into sunlight, so I can see maybe possibly if someone he fought was a vampire-esque, especially since we're on the Ghost Island Thriller Bark, and you know vampires and all that other stuff is associated with Halloween and ghosts and shit. So maybe we'll come on this island, we'll see a werewolf, we see Frankenstein's monster, a vampire, all that other good stuff. I don't know. It's just something I'm tossing up there because it'll be cool. Now, besides that, I do want to know where this arc is going, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I will see anything maybe from the whole what happened with Ace and Blackbeard during this part, during this arc here. And, you know, there was like a little hate of what's to come. But I really was not anticipating these episodes to be the way they were. So it's like it tossed me. And then also the fact that we got Brook so early tossed me. I wasn't expecting to see him for 2, maybe 300 episodes. So I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing. No, I'm still gonna be super excited for whatever happens. So I'm super excited to see where Thriller Bark takes us. So let's just jump straight to the next episode.
ログポースは何も反応してないわ。
そりゃそうでしょう。この島は遠いウエストブルーからやってきたのですから。
ウエストブルー？
Oh, it's from West Blue.
どこ行くんだ。しかし今日はなんという幸運の日。人に会えただけでなく私の念願まで叶うとは。絶対に海岸で怒りなど下ろしてはいけません。
So he's super light.
私は今日あなたたちに出会えてとても嬉しかった。美味しい食事一生忘れません。ではまたご縁があればどこかの海で。
Go get that man. And he can run on water. Where you fucking gecko?
とにかくルフィ、あいつの言う通りにしましょう。何が起きて。
Oh shoot, I thought it was the actual mouth.
食われた？
霧で分かりづらいけど、門の延長に伸びる壁は島を取り囲んでいるように見える。つまりこの船は今、島を取り囲む壁の中に閉じ込められたということになるわ。
そうか。だからあの骸骨すぐにここから脱出しろって言ったんだ。
じゃあこの島は人口に大切な仲間を連れ戻さなきゃな。サチ海賊弁当。
仲間って俺は反対だからな。骸骨なんか仲間にしたら夜も怖くて眠れねえよ。
お弁当受け取ったわよ。
ルフィ、ランキー、ロビンちゃんを守るんだぞ。
Hey, oh shoot, I want to be on freaking Robin too. Oh, 5 channels.
各ドックより各機能が発動するわけだ。
ちょっと待って。ゼロのパドルと1、3はもう見せてもらったけど。
確か。 ドックシステムチャンネル2出動。
なんだ、何が飛び出すんだ。
4人乗り蒸気機関。
Oh, theme. Mini Mary. Hey. I'm in that bag too, talking about. Look at her. I love it. Luffy, what are you doing?
怒りなんて誰も触ってねえぞ。
作ったばっかで歯車緩むわけもねえしな。
とにかく巻き上げろ。船がバランスを失うぞ。
なんだ、誰か触ったか。
いや、誰も近づいてやしねえ。
Zoro, put your swords out. Yup. Be ready. Sanji, put your cigarette out. It's a ghost.
こんな時にふざけやがって。
No, you didn't. And now you kicking him, Frankie. This reminds me of when Robin first appeared on the ship and she was like,
俺たち以外この甲板に
Look, watch, Robin gonna see it. Cause she the one. Oh, look at him, he took off. Yeah.
船が流されていくぞ。
ロビンちゃん、敵は。
大丈夫、消えたみたい。
おい、ホゲー、怒りを上げろ。船の自由が利かねえ。誰がホゲーじゃこら。ストップ、チョッパー。いかん、ナミさんとはぐれちまう。
おいフランキー、船の秘密兵器で何とかしてくれ。
よし、飛び出すびっくりプールってのがあるぜ。
楽しそうだなーって。
アホかよ。
Uh-oh. I need to know, y'all, is this a Drum Island type of arc where we feel no threat from the villain, or you know, no threat from the villain, get a new member, or is it something else?
もうゴーストアイランド
に入ってすぐこんな深い堀があるっておかしいだろ。
敵に対する罠じゃないかしら。ここに竹槍が仕掛けられてなかった
Sign.
ね。そうか、俺たちこの骸骨の上に落ちたから助かったんだ。
だがまだほんの入り口だ。じっとしてればルフィたちが探してくれる。
でもここ海面より下だから俺なんか怖いぞ。
そうだな、危険だし人目にもつかねえ。
Oh, it could be that invisible monster. It is the guard dog of hell. I wonder what other monster we're gonna come across. Hopefully we do come across a werewolf and a vampire now. Yo. Chopper's stupid, yo. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. It can't smell them? Just wonder.
しよう。だいぶ森に入り込んじゃ
He
っ
said it had a bad sense of smell.
あんなのがうろうろしてるようじゃ目立つ場所で助けを待つのも大変だぞ。
まったくですね。
Vampire
私は
from the Muppets.
しまし野犬に追われてらっしゃ
Hell
って
done.
お困りなのではと背後から忍び寄りました。忍び寄るな。
I'm liking the blue and purple scheme they're using. That they use a lot for very ominous, like a very ominous setting. Sleepy Hollow. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll say that like the Headless Horseman.
ドクトルホグバック様のお屋敷へ。
なに
どうしたチュッパ。
ホグバック。
Oh, you know Hogback? Hagubaku. Alright, so let's talk about this. So this episode is pretty funny, I can say for sure. So we do know that the floating ghost island came from the West Blue. Super light. Alright, no, I was wondering why. Super light skeleton. Alright, so we do know that the floating island came from the West Blue. I wonder where, like how was it able to do that? Like, did they go through the calm belt and all that stuff? They suffer from like monsters from there. Also, I want to know how did they get from here to there, and what happened between that? I don't know. They will touch up on it, but no Oda, he just might. The next thing is super light skeleton. I got written down because we found out Brook is super light. That goes more into it, and he also was able to run over water. So I'm wondering, since he's a skeleton, does his crew give him the ability to have to maneuver better and have a higher speed than others, you can say. So I wonder would that be his thing, the speed, the comedy relief. I do want to know exactly who the big bad here, who like is for this arc, because right now I do not feel no real sense of threat, but it's still super early. But I'm getting a heavy feel of comedy, which I'm okay with, since a lot before that was a lot of heavy, hard hitting, a lot of focus, and a lot of information type stuff. So more chillaxed episodes wouldn't be bad, but I'm here for anything. Now the next thing we do know, we got the we found out that Thousand Sunny has 5 channels. We don't see the number 5 though. It's like, is it 2 zeros or whatever? I don't know. I mean, if you count 0 to 4, then I guess that's 5. So we do know 1 is, so is 0 the main one, like the, you know, Thousand Sunny? I don't know. If 1 is pedal support, which is the one we saw where the shooting through the water and stuff, that's pedal support. The second is the mini Mary. That's the one that is like not recon, but he said you can go for shopping, like use it to go to island shopping stuff. It's like for the ship to stay docked at where it's at, and then you go all to the island. You basically. So I don't know the proper term for that will be, but we do know it's mainly for that stuff. I guess you can say recon and scouting as well. The next one is, the third one is the submarine shark. Now I like that. Well, I was not even expecting us to have any submarine like or any of these type things, but submarine like. So we do know the submarine will be the underwater scouting and recon as well. Also, that will help when it comes to us going to the Fishman Island. So I like that they implemented that now before we got to the Fishman Island. It's like, oh, that's is convenient just to have it there. But I see what we're doing here. Another thing is I like that Frankie respect the journey that the crew took from point A to point B. He respect that. Also the fact that he also brought back the Going Merry in a different form for everyone. I feel like the whole crew appreciated it, but especially Nami, because a great gift to her. Usopp, because it calls back to the Going Merry, which we do know he loved, but also Zoro. He even mentioned, I think he said that's pretty cool, that's pretty nice of you. I feel like that put Frankie in some more points higher up for like being more accepted into the crew. Like all we did in Indy's lobby was like term, like what's it called, term of the endearment, something like that. Yeah, around those lines, smart people say that stuff. It's like basically them going through that journey together really made something, a bond. Now this is the part, the nitty gritty ones, where we gotta start threading it properly, so, or like nurturing it 100%, just so when the bond is fully there, it's not just based off of one little thing. It's a lot of things here, but also a lot of respect and a lot of, you know, love, you can say. So I'm liking this, because I wouldn't say he has a lot to make up for it, but he has something he had to make up for. I feel like when he stole the money, it made up because they got them a whole new, brand new ship. That was a big help for that. Going to the whole Indies lobby was a whole big thing for that, and also joining, becoming a shipwright was also helping with all that. But I still feel like there's still some real bonding and respect that need to be built between him and the crew, and I feel like we'll get there soon. Now I do want to know exactly what we're gonna do with the Brook. Everyone got a sad backstory. Here's what we got is sad, but I feel like it ain't hit yet. So I don't know if Oda's gonna bring it back around. It's gonna hit harder, or will we find out more of his life later on? It's gonna hit just as hard, kind of like what we did with Robin. I don't know just yet. Now the last thing before we go is we do know this is playing off the Halloween theme, which I don't know if that's my thing. Not really Halloween, but more like creepy shit. That's my thing. So when I seen those I can't say 3 pairs, but 2.5 pairs of eyes, I knew already it was Cerberus. I was not anticipating seeing it. I was anticipating seeing Frankenstein monster, vampires, werewolves, all that other goody specters and shit. We got the vampire, Hildine, now we got Cerberus, was pretty cool, but it's also a Frankenstein monster version with it boosts it up inside my eye. It boosts it up. And now we do know this is Dr. Hogback. I'm just gonna say Hogback. And no one really knew what that was. So it's Chopper. Chopper's like, it's just for expertise. That's just on straight to the next episode. Oh, one's a centaur. That's pretty cool. I'm saying he got stitching too. I'll go back. Chopper. I like how it was reversed. Oda did cool. He wasn't slick when he did this. He picked the 3 most easiest members who get scared and would not want to go on the island, and put them on the island before anyone else. I like that. With the horses. You ain't shit. I really want you to know that. Y'all too. Oh shoot. I wonder what Frankie gonna think when he see that centaur. I'm like, why is yours backwards? Now you prefer your climbing staff. Good shit. Oh, next time. Ah, hit it. Look. Oh, get it. Go ahead, go do your thing. Ooh. We were close. Hit him. Hit him. Chop, 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 chop. Where you at? Dang, he really did it with her outfit. She's looking fine. Still is. Please. Nah, they went from like dead. What the fuck? They went from dead to like Resident Evil. She got tired. Never mind, I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh, we have a giant spider. So you better cut it. Ooh. Hola. Wait.
屋敷に招待できない。そこの二人は入っていいわ。
What?
なんで？あんたは
研究室は覗くな。いやー、ちょっとしんどいっちゃ。プリンくらい皿に乗せてくれよ。叶わねえのか、この願い。
I hate play.
世界から皿なんてなくなれば。
I swear to God.
お前らこういう時のためにテーブルクロスは死ぬほど洗ってあるから安心してっちゃうんだ。じゃあいただきます。
スプーンは使っていいんでしょ？
甘くてうまいぞ。
お風呂の準備したわよ。あんたたち汚いから入ればいい。
そうだおっさん、俺はどうでもいいんだけどよ、俺たちより先にここに変な骸骨が来なかったか？
骸骨？
ああ、アフロでのっぽで妙に明るくて。まあ骸骨が動いて喋ってる時点で十分変なんだけどな。なんか知らねえかな。
Uh-oh. I said it could be a vampire who stole his own. Oh, he got a blade in his umbrella.
いや知らねえ。
そうか、ならいいや。
あいつのことか。いやまさかな。
Alright, so let's talk about this. So, in this episode, we do find out that the monsters he do have might be humans, or they are humans that had their own history before getting there. So, my question is, are he kidnapping these people and turning them into monsters, like the ones that nobody would care about, who are on the run, like the woman was? Are they the type of people he captured and stuff? Because it makes sense how the floating island, how they was able to get in, but now they can't get out. So I'm just like, are you just kidnapping, or not floating, wandering island, correction. Like, I'm like, are you kidnapping people? Now, is your plan to kidnap everybody else, a part of the crew, and turn them into monsters? Now, he do know Brook, and it shows in the flashback that Brook had a sword, or yeah, a sword you can say for his umbrella. I was wondering what the umbrella was for. That's dope. I like to see him fight with that. And since he's fast, I can see him being able to do quicker, not as much damage, but you know, quick slices and stuff. That'd be dope. Also, it gave me a thought, like how Cocoon is leaping and shit. That'd be dope too, if he like one of the members be leaping and shit. I think that's pretty dope as well. Now, also going down the list, Hagelback is weird. I like him, but he's weird. Now I'm getting the Wapul thing, the Foxy type of thing, which is still cool because usually when people got this type of design, they usually got one or two henchmen that are eye-catching, can fight or whatever. He might have a different form, or it just might be a comedic relief with still some fighting here and there, maybe a game or two. I only say that because during the dinner scene, there were two photos that reminded me of something. One was like a weird boy with a weird smile, and the other guy had like some type of I think for him his hair stood out. Now I wonder, for them two, are they also a part of it, or were they used to be there and now they are some type of monster? I don't know. They were there, and I feel like they were there for a reason, so I want to know why now. Now the next thing I want to talk about is what is called the vampire thing. Now we do know, I thought maybe it was either Black Bear or a vampire. I don't know why I thought vampire. I just know vampires deal with shadows and shit. So maybe he took his shadow just so he can use it, so he can walk in sunlight. Because remember, vampires can't do that. So if someone stole your shadow, it might be because they need it. You know, taking as many people as like his crew and all that. I don't know how many people's shadows he did take, but apparently he took more than 2. So he might need a lot to sustain that, or use it for like maybe even a power source. I don't know. But all I'm just like, I'm trying to take it from a writer perspective of what can be going on. But to be honest, I don't know too much to share. We're still early in. So I'm not going to talk too much because there's really not more to talk about that really caught my eye. If there is anything, comment below, let me know what you're thinking so far. But anyways, let's move on to the next episode.
ドクトルホグバックの話を聞きたかったのによ。
いいから黙ってついてきて。
へーい。 覗いてみ。
中も外も同じよ。屋敷の中はちゃんと見渡した？
まさか。
そう。私の勘が正しければ、廊下も部屋も気配でいっぱい。この屋敷の中はすでにゾンビだらけよ。
どこにいたんだよ。
そうなると一番怪しいのはホグバック本人。彼は嘘をついてる。あの男とゾンビたちにつながりがなかったら、ゾンビ。
Oh shit.
ウソップの屁がこっちまで匂ったか？
Body banging.
俺言っちゃったよ。
Pull that shit back, bro. Ooh.
まさかあの野郎また。
どうする？もう一発行くか？
いや、もういない。匂いが消えた。
逃げ切れるかしら。
That remind me what's the movie? The guy become invisible and shit. With the gorilla that also became invisible.
とにかくナミさんを探すのが先だ。行くぞ。
おーい、ザラー！ザラってばよ
骸骨野郎のゴーストシップもサニー号も絡め取られたと思ったら、ウソップたちを乗せてたはずの
弁当分けてやっからよ。
たく。ま、そんなバカな奴らの面を拝ませてもらいに行くってのも一興か。
出発！
おっせよ、クソマリも。うっせ。で、なんでいきなりこんな下り階段？
ここが入り口なんだから考えても仕方ねえ。近づけてみよう。
ああバカ、犬つってもお前、犬の元締めみてえなやつだぞ。
いや、犬は犬だ。しやしやし。で
言われたそばから。
元気ないわね、ケルベロスさん。
ま、歯医者に妙な同情はしねえこった。プライドに触る。ナミさん！
ナミさん!
おい！どこだナミスは？
Speaking of Nami, you heard that motherfucker say, you weaker than the one on the boat. Obviously, we know that, but you don't say that shit all out. Like, bitch, she got a whole climax staff. She can go invisible too. Or Mirage. Same difference.
やってる。
We gonna get this motherfucker. Hey. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I like that. Not holding it by the neck.
おい、ルフィ、こいつらどうすんだ？まさか。
お前ら、あれたいちゃん。
Grandma.
あれでも一応賞金首。お前には渡さん。
Look, he a vampire. He got a shadow.
今回は6人も賞金首がいるんだ。うち1人は1億超え、船長は3億だ。
3億
300 million.
軽く言うがペローナ。政府が3億。
ペローナ。
波の海賊じゃないぜ。それが分かってるなら獲物の捕獲に全力を注げ、アブサロン。
I don't know if the pictures mean anything anymore because they got a bunch of them. I mean, but we can still see it Dorian Gray.
何言ってんのよ、ウソップ。私が体を抑えられてたの、あんた見たでしょ？
いや、そりゃ。
Look, Nami got another cute ass outfit on.
それは誘導尋問だ。お前は俺に裸を見たと言わせて金を請求する気だ。
どこまでもじゃない私は。
するのかよ。とにかく俺は
You really said thing.
島で見たものは一つも信じねえ。裸も透明人間は気のせい。ゴーストは変な鳥。ゾンビはああいう種族地底人だ。
何それ？
た 確かに俺たちは一度死んで悪魔の身で蘇った骸骨にあったが、あれはもうほんと特例中の特例。この世に同じ能力が2つ存在しねえし、死者が蘇るなんてことなんざ絶対にありえねえな、チョッパー。
I like how this plays a little bit into what is called Chopper's story as well. Not story, but like
とにかくドクトルと話
something for him, so
いいだろうナミ。
a plot for him. And it dives more into the world of doctors. Or would you say doctrines?
確かに勘でしかないんだけど不気味なのよね。
てめえ、さっきはよくも墓場に置き去りにしやがったな。
面目ないですし、馬たちと共に用を足しに行き、目を離した隙に。
嘘ばっかり。あんたたち島中のどいつもこいつもグルなんでしょ。
そん
For real.
な色悪いことを言わずに。
Kill that motherfucker.
こちらへどうぞ。寝室へご案内いたします。
また証拠りもなくご案内だと。
そこが本当の冥界への入り口かしら。せっかくだけど私たち今すぐおいとまさせていただくわ。
ちょっと待って、もう少しドクトルと話をさせてくれよ。
振られたわね、ヒルドン。
誰だ、いないぞ。ほっといてほしいですし、ちゃんと部屋へお連れしまし。
もういいんじゃない？この子たち、いろいろと気づき始めてるわよ。
Look at that photo. He's like,
見られる前に。
look, she about to be Adoria Gray. That's what I'm talking about, Nami. Get off of our doctor. He's the only one we got. Well, it would be you. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. What?
壁掛け剥製が喋った。ナミ見たか？壁掛け剥製が喋ってる。壁掛け剥製。
Pick up the sword, bro. It was not me. Oh, light it on fire, bro. Oh, look, see, they all do move. See? It's a Dorian Gray. You get a candle. You get a candle. You get a candle. Go ahead. Fucking Oprah. Oprah. Usupra. I'm sorry. He's like, I'm done here. He really said, I ain't coming here no more. Y'all want me to call Zoro? Luffy? I can get Sanji, he can kick it. Okay, let's talk about this one. So, these few episodes have not been as big and wide and grand with information, action, a lot to write down, but it's still been a lot of fun, a lot of humor, and a lot of great characters interaction. So that's what I'm getting out of this. That's what I'm loving. So talking about everything is, one is we do find out that the Invisible Man, his name is Salem or Abu Salem. I don't know how they're gonna say it, because usually when it ends in like one of those like a B or whatever, or those weird letters, they hit a ooh. So basically what, maybe we can say when it ends our language with a consonant, if it ends with a consonant, they add a ooh to it. But I don't know yet. So Absalom, the invisible guy, he's a pervert. Welcome to the crew. the one thing he said I didn't really like, but like we all know, but we don't say it out loud, is the fact that he called Nami weaker than Robin. Okay, maybe, but also she didn't have her climax staff. So when if she would have had that, it would have been different. Okay. All I'm saying, I really said. Anyway, we all know, you know, he's the Invisible Man. Also, the ghost is called Pelona, whatever. But Pelona did the research. The Ghost did the research and found out that the crew is worth a lot when it comes to the bounty. They know about the world government and they know about bounty. So obviously, they're not that far away from the world from itself. They do know a lot. So I feel like now they have a driving force to either turn the crew in or turn them into monsters, because it's like, if they work this much, it's probably because they're tough. Because it's tough, just imagine what we can do to, excuse me. And we do know the doctor, what's his name again? Hagelback wants to research life and death and stuff. And we do know that what's his name? Just Bones? Just Dead Bones Brook has a proof for that. Now we also do know that the world government has a way to discover out how certain devil fruits are and their abilities will be, but also they say maybe the transfer. So I wonder, do Hagelback also know something like that, and will he be able to take some of Brook devil fruit and implement it into like breaking life back on a grander scale? I don't know just yet. It's still a lot that my mind is just trying to work with, because they're not leaning towards it, but with all the information we do got from before, and then now I'm just like trying to piece things together, because that's how Oda does it, okay? He's gonna bring something fucking back from episode 200 and then later 800. I'm gonna be like, wow. So you're telling me the Giants meant something? Wow. But like, it's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be around those lines. I don't think exactly just the Giants, but it's gonna be something like that. We probably even get Crocodile back. When Crocodile come back, I'll cry. If Crocodile comes back, we get more Buggy, I'll be happy. Okay, maybe Ducci, but still early. But still, I'll be happy if things like that happen. We get more Enel. I feel like that's how Oda works, so I feel like that's gonna come back around. So I do feel like they'll mention that the world government is learning, or they have learned a way to transfer devil fruits. Is going to mean something. It's going to come back around. If not here, then later on. So the last thing I just want to talk about is the types of monsters. They use a lot of these creatures. I don't know exactly. The paintings are Dorian Grays. It's just something that you see a lot in horror-esque movies and Halloween stuff. So it used to be regular ghost pictures and shit, but you know, Dorian Gray was I think one of the first to start doing things like that, but his picture actually holds a lot to him. So if it is that, yes, we'll see later on if the defeating note is burning their own frame and painting and pictures and stuff. But anyways, I don't want to talk too much. I do want to say I want to see where this arc will go. How much of a threat will we feel later on towards the end? I don't think it's gonna be a lot. But I do want to know how the action is going to play out. Will it be worth it? And I like to see, obviously this will be Brook's story or his arc when he joins the crew. I want to know his moments to shine. I want to see them, like, exactly. Would it be fighting wise? Would it be intelligence wise? It's a lot. He's very comedic, so that's that, but we don't know too much. So I don't want to drag this out for longer than it should be. So that being said, let's move on to the next episode and the last one today, episode 342. What is those things up there? No soliciting. So the painting has a limit of how far they can reach far from their own actual painting. Around. Now.
よかったゾンビじゃねえな
これあの子じゃない？お皿の嫌いなシンドリーちゃん。
She was bad. She don't got shit on Khalifa, but
改めて見ると綺麗な人ね。使用人のシン。
確かにここの写真にはどれにも縫い傷なんてないよな
this before the mastering.
でもねえだろうから昔の写真か
Wait, so was she a performer?
これビクトリア・シンドリー。
Victoria Tind.
ずいぶん有名な舞台女優だったみたい。
I wonder, is that by taking people's shadows?
本物のゾンビなんだ。俺たちが見たのみんな蘇った死者なんだ。
I think the lab is that way there. The lab must be that way.
財宝置き場はここじゃない。あのびっくり箱ゾンビ、確かにそう言った。
Look at her. Oh man.
用心棒いやベースは人間だってんだよベースは変態だろうが
Your bitch is a pervert.
いや褒めてねえぞ
さっきの木の人やユニコーンにもあったわね。
どうした？
この森の奇妙な動物たちの共通点は包帯、縫い傷、そして
Oh. Oh. Negative.
感じの悪い掛け声だな。
完全に霊体か
Fresh Fryer. Oh. They just went through you.
ダメだ聞かねえまったくダメ
Oh, it can affect your emotions if it passed through you.
何をやってもまるでダメ生きてく自信がねえ世界中からブーイングが聞こえるどこまで落ち込んでんだよお前は
と精神的に切り崩されるなんて。もし敵ならば手強いわね。
確かに。
Bitch, I'll slap you.
不思議な島。
ゴースト今度現れたらもう承知しねえ。買うのもやめだ。いらん。
番号を持った継ぎはぎの生物たちは一括りにできそうだけど、あのゴーストはまた別の生命体ね。
あいつは船にもいたよな。時々現れ、俺たちを監視してるようだ。
See, Sanji, you be up there. You know that? What's the word? You intuitive.
してんのかゾンビって。ゾンビの危険度教えてやれ。
Oh, look at. Hey, this is what you talking about. Damn. Breaking neck since 04. Alright, so we're seeing him only use 2 swords. Very jackpot. Ah, yo. Stop playing. Everybody wasn't there. Yo, Sindri, yo. Yeah, you could have picked pizza. Sanji would have ate her up. He got mushroom pants. 741 down.
決定的ね。あれこそまさに生み出されようとし。
Just remember who I got on speed dial. What's that, Brook? Can he change form? Oh, can he jump into other people's bodies? Yo, hold on. Okay, let's talk about this one. It wasn't too much in here, but we found out that Sindri was alive before, and she was a famous actress who was rich, but then she died 10 years ago. So it confirmed that Dr. Hagelback does have a way of reanimating or bringing people back from the dead. He's done it so many times, and from the number we've seen on the last guy, he did it 741 times. How many of those times did he get it perfect? We don't know, but we do know he's done it a lot. So I do wonder when they come back, are they always different some type of way? Because she's brutally honest. And that's probably like how she wanted to be, or it's like something that happened during the reanimation process, that the ability to lie isn't there anymore. And whatever comes to her mind, she says. Because she said, I hope it almost, I think she said she hope it fails when it's almost done. It's like, damn. But I like that it adds some era to the formulation of reanimation. Now I do know the ghost, was it Pelona? I think it's the worthless ghost, because it keeps saying negative. So I'm guessing it put negative thoughts in your mind and to make you feel worthless. It's just what we got from it. I don't know really who can fight that. Maybe Nami, since it's a gas type creature, you can say, and since the weather is also takes the form of gas and stuff, she'd be the ones that handle it real fast. If not, it just be floating around. It's like it does a lot of recon and scouting. I don't think it's battle. It's like battle ready. I just think it's spying on people ready and stuff. So the next thing I want to talk about is the new move we got where everyone did a little thing. They called it. There was two different types. The top one said I think 600 million something, and then the bottom one was Berry Jackpot. It's basically saying all of them doing their thing together, showing you how ruthless they are and why they are worth this 600 million berry as a whole group. I can't wait to see it again, but this time we adding the 3 members we were missing, Nami, Usopp, and Chopper. I gotta see that all together to see. It was pretty cool seeing just the crew that we seen. So just imagine everyone. It's gonna take it up to a whole other level. Now that's all I really have written down, but the last thing is the skeleton guy with the sword. I'm pretty sure those are gonna fight him. I would like Sanji to fight the what's his name, Absalom, and just leave where Luffy fight, because he has to fight the strongest one. So maybe the big monster guy. He's finishing reanimation 741. We don't know exactly just yet, but still that's a thing that's out there. It can happen. If not, cool, whatever. But still, I know it's because he said you cool, and that was Brook thing. And when they told him it was like Brook, and I'm like, that's not Brook. I don't think it is Brook. It might just be a thing. If it is Brook, I wonder with his resurrection thing, can he bring people back for a little bit as well? Can he jump out his skeleton body and go to another skeleton body? There's so many questions I have right now for his devil fruit and how far he can go, because it's really weird, but at the same time it's awesome. Like, it brought him back to life, and it's cool because like you were dead, and when you ate the fruit, it didn't do nothing. And when you died and you came back to life, I was like, wait a minute, a second minute, wait a hold on. So just imagine all the other devil fruits out there that you can find. Now for his, I would say it will fall under Paramecia. Now I wonder, would be a subcategory of Paramecia, like after death ones, or I don't know what you'll call it. It's just like it's uncanny. Where would it fit? I don't know. I just want some more organization and information and categorization when it comes for here. Blackberry, he's like, yeah, I have an encyclopedia on it. Like, he knew everything about the devil fruit he was looking for and all that shit. So I wonder where else can we find books and stuff to help us identify and more like, can someone else have a devil fruit before another person? And if they did they like put in the information how they use this and that, and then can someone else find that? Like, what if we found out someone, they probably have to be dead maybe. I don't think you can get rid of it. I don't know anymore. I said, what if we found someone who was like the Luffy devil fruit, Gomu Gomu, or Nomono, I think he said Gomu Gomu. I'm just saying, like, what if we found someone who had it before and then they helped Luffy build more on it? But I don't think that will work out. I don't think there's more than 2, right? And it is like, I don't know. It's a lot that's gonna make my hair hurt. There's so many questions, like how would they get from here to there? How can you be surviving and get the devil fruit taken out? It's a lot. Never mind. That really made my hair hurt. Anyways, like I said, I'm not gonna drag these discussions out for too long because there's not too much to talk about. I do want to know where this arc is going. It's a slow build, which we have seen before. But we've also seen a lot of good payoff for slow building arcs. Skypiea on the other hand, a lot of slow building, but I still feel like Skypiea was a big role. It played a big part, so I'm always here for it. I just want to know where we're going. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, please get a thumbs up. All the social media inside the description box below. Make sure to comment, sharing the video helps out a lot. Make sure to go down the link below. Check out the Patreon where you got higher volume, full opacity, and full length reactions. Comment below if you're still here. Let me know what you think about having a $2 tier on Patreon for extra 2 to 5 minutes, high opacity, full volume for the people who really can't afford the $4 one. It just be a One Piece only thing now. What else I'm trying to think of? Social media down below, and so did this girl. But anyway, that being said, I'm your Captain KD. This is KDXPCS.